Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, political parties nominate candidates for next month's general elections. Organization of American States to send election observer mission to Belize, and flooding reported in some areas of the Stan Creek district. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages. More vehicle owners are switching to the PureGuard line of motor oils, and with good reason. PureGuard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrac stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With PureGuard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrac Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
I just got tired of making someone else rich. It's time I do something for me. I was a bit nervous at first, but I went and I got all the equipment I needed at Universal Hardware. I know that even after sale, they will stay with me for the life of the equipment. I have a peace of mind with service and reliability, and more time with the family. Glad I did. Get the bragging rights you deserve. Visit Universal Hardware for sure.
Here now is the news in details. Today was nomination day for candidates contesting the general elections on November 4th. The People's United Party was first to nominate its candidates during the course of the morning, followed by the third party during the midday to 2 o'clock period, and then the United Democratic Party later in the afternoon. We begin our coverage with the nomination of Dan Silva for the PUP in Cayo Central. Supporters of the candidate were out early in front of the Cayo Central office in Santa Elena Town, and when Silva arrived, he was quickly surrounded by his supporters. After a brief address to his constituents, Silva, flanked by Cayo Northeast Standard Bearer Orlando Habet and Cayo North Standard Bearer Michelle Shabat, proceeded to the Santa Elena preschool, where he was officially nominated. Following his nomination, Silva told TNC News that he is ready for the November 4th general elections. And when the nomination of Dan Silva was completed, the Cayo Central candidate and his supporters accompanied fellow candidates Michelle Shabat and Orlando Habet to the administration building where they were officially nominated. Following their nominations, Shabat and Habet also spoke with TNC News about their plans for the remaining weeks leading up to the November 4th general elections, and say they are both confident of a victory. After briefly addressing their supporters on the steps of the police station, the crowd dispersed and the campaigners returned to the campaign trail. Later in the day, the United Democratic Party nominated its candidates for the general elections, and we will have coverage of that coming up in our next segment. The Organization of American States, the OAS, today announced that it will be sending an observer mission to Belize for the general elections on November 4th. An agreement was signed today at OAS headquarters in Washington, D.C., which provides for the observer mission to oversee the poll as Belizeans choose 31 representatives for the lower house of Parliament, the House of Representatives. Belize's permanent representative to the OAS, Ambassador Patrick Andrews, has assured the Secretary General of the Hemispheric Organization that the Belize government will facilitate the work of the observer mission, which will be deployed a week before the November 4th poll and will remain in place until after the general elections. A brief statement from the OAS announcing the observer mission says, and we quote, that in addition to the electoral process itself, the mission will pay particular attention to political financing, electoral organization, and gender equity. End of quote. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. We will have more of the day's stories for you right after these messages. Performance on the road and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
PureGuard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
The Belize Tire Depot, your one-stop destination. What you will find is a first-class selection of solid, dependable, quality products from the names you can trust. We carry a full line of urea and SureTech tools and equipment to meet every need, from light maintenance around the house to heavy-duty fieldwork. Our tire workshop features the full array of Pirelli, Nexen, and Nankang tires for every vehicle and any terrain. Our trained technicians' #1 priority is to ensure you and your family's safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. The United Democratic Party today nominated Rene Montero as its candidate in the Cayo Central Division. The nomination took place at the Santa Elena Preschool. Our news team attempted to get comments from the UDP candidate, but his supporters told our cameraman that they do not wish to give an interview to this station. So as far as we were able to get, here are some highlights of the nomination of Rene Montero.
Check, 1, 2. Everything red, everything nice. UDP.
Also nominated today in San Ignacio at the Administration Building were Omar Figueroa for Cayo North and John August for Cayo Northeast. Reports from the Stan Creek District say that localized flooding is happening in Hope Creek Village and the area of the coastal road due to rainfall over the area. Photographs sent in from residents of the area show that the flooding is affecting some yards, and there are also pictures of people wading through flooded road. And the forecast is for more rainfall in the area in the coming days. That is because a broad area of low pressure located in the Gulf of Honduras, associated with a tropical wave, is producing cloudiness, showers, and thunderstorms over portions of the northwestern Caribbean Sea and Belize's coastal waters. We'll keep monitoring the flooding situation and bring you updates as they become available. Close to 50 personnel of non-government and community-based organizations in the Toledo District have been trained to continue the mandate of their respective agencies in pursuit of social, economic, and environmental development of Belize's southernmost district. The training project was carried out at a cost of $102,000 and implemented by the Belize Social Investment Fund. According to an official release, the Belize Social Investment Fund collaborated with the University of the West Indies Open Campus Belize, and in this regard, staff of Plenty Belize were trained and obtained a certificate of completion as trainers issued by UWI Open Campus Belize. The newly qualified trainers of Plenty Belize will be using the training manual developed by the University of the West Indies Open Campus Belize. They conducted 3 cycles of workshops, and 12 workshops were offered to members of local community organizations. Topics included group facilitation techniques in adult learning theory, conflict resolution, records management, management skills, training evaluations, and customer services. Graduation ceremonies for the new trainers of non-government and community-based organizations will be held on Saturday morning at the Father Ring Parish Hall in Punta Gorda town. The news on the national channel. More vehicle owners are switching to the Pure Guard line of motor oils, and with good reason. Pure Guard comes in different grades and specifications. It carries the API certification and comes with the Westrack stamp of approval, guaranteed to make your engine run cleaner and longer, up to 10,000 miles. With Pure Guard motor oil, your engine will have less wear and tear, give you maximum performance on the road, and give your vehicle better fuel mileage.
Pure Guard, good quality, affordable oil.
Distributed exclusively by Westrack Limited, with branches in Spanish Lookout, Belmopan, Belize City, and Orange Walk Town.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
Safety and security on the road. It's all here at the Belize Tire Depot. From reliable equipment, world-class time-tested tires, to sturdy, durable tools. Merchandise that's built to last with quality guaranteed.
The final segment of the news tonight is a look at the weather, which shows that moist and unstable conditions continue to dominate our weather for the next couple of days. The general forecast for Belize and her coastal waters is for cloudy to overcast skies with some showers, a few thunderstorms, and periods of rain over most areas, but especially along coastal areas tonight and tomorrow morning. Winds over the open sea and along the coast will be easterly to northeasterly at 10 to 20 knots, becoming gusty near heavy showers and thunderstorms. The sea state will be moderate, becoming locally rough at times. Operators of small craft should exercise caution in rough seas. Low temperatures tonight will be around 77 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 73 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 70 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. High temperatures on Saturday will range from 82 degrees Fahrenheit along coastal areas to 86 degrees Fahrenheit inland. It will be a comfortable 75 degrees Fahrenheit up at the exposed areas of the mountain Pine Ridge and along the Maya Mountains in the south. The tides. A high tide occurs at 12 minutes to midnight. A low tide follows at 17 minutes to 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun will rise at 14 minutes to 6 o'clock in the morning. It will set at 5:30 tomorrow evening. The extended forecast, valid through to Sunday afternoon, is for continuing cloudy skies with some showers, a few thunderstorms and periods of rain, mainly over the north and along the coast. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Michael Gentle at the Belize Weather Bureau. And now to end the news, here are the headlines again. Political parties nominate candidates for next month's general elections. Organization of American States to send election observer mission to Belize. And flooding reported in some areas of the Stancreek district. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. As we head out this Friday evening, we hope that you and your family will have a safe and an enjoyable weekend. Join us back here at the news desk on Monday for another newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.